September 14th, 2023, journal entry number 17. Let's talk about dreams, shall we? Yes, we shall. I have weird dreams. I have dreams that sometimes come true. I have dreams that are pure fantasy. I have dreams that are pure nonsense. I have dreams that scare me. I have dreams that make me depressed. And I have dreams that make me laugh myself awake. I have dreams that are lucid. I have dreams that follow a show or movie's plot, and I'm the main character. I always have dreams. I can't read in my dreams or hold my breath underwater, and if I'm fighting or killing someone in my dreams, then my pillow is totally susceptible to being strangled or bitten. Or there are even the more violent cases where I headbutt or punch wildly in my sleep as I'm fighting someone in my dreams, and I wake up bloodied and bruised. I poop, I had this dream once where this guy tried to attack me, so I viciously mauled him. When I headbutted him right in his mouth, causing a spray of his blood and teeth to arc over me, I wound up waking up because I headbutted my wall in real life and split open my forehead, causing my very real blood to flow freely all over my pillow, bed, and wall, and floor actually too. Yeah, butterfly stitches in the medicine cabinet are helpful. I even sprained my elbow one night because I was doing this reverse chokehold thing to another dream attacker. I guess I was exerting too much strangle force to my real pillow and wound up pretzeling myself because when I woke up, man, I couldn't move my arm, at all. I couldn't lift it past its halfway point. I couldn't even bend it. Lots of painkillers later, in a few days, I was fine, but yeah, I'm a violent sleeper sometimes. Some dreams, though, like this one dream I remember, I was hanging out randomly with actor Cody because we were the best of friends in the dream and haven't seen each other in mad long. According to this dream, my family had some party at our house, but the dream family house wasn't actually our real house. It was some other house, but it was our house, according to the dream. So Cody, and for reasons I still can't comprehend, but he wound up eating a ton of Skittles at the party and got sugar drunk. It was odd, and I had to hold him up. He was wearing a gray long sleeve shirt, black pants, and gray sneakers. Don't know how I remember this now as I'm sharing the story. Anyway, it was nighttime. I grabbed onto him to escort him outside because he looks like he's gonna, throw up everywhere. When we get to the dark street, he pukes rainbows all over the sidewalk as some other friends of mine pull up in a red car and park in the neighbor's driveway. This little cousin of theirs that they brought decided to jump on me to start to wrestle me down as I pass off Cody to the two friends. It was so confusing. But as I passed Cody off, he handed me this white piece of paper with 3 markered words on it. They were actual words, and as I'm trying to read it, as this little blonde cousin boy is trying to pin me down for fun, the letters start to jumble like I'm dyslexic, but dream dyslexic. And I wake up because I couldn't read what Cody wanted me to read. Which leads into my rhetorical questions here. Why can't you read in your sleep? I know that it's a real thing that you can't read in your dreams, and there's no concrete evidence as to why. I mean, I always wanted, when I was a kid, to invent a pillow that recorded your dreams so that way if you were confused as to what this person said or why you did this in the dream or that you could rewind the pillow, blast the volume, and examine the dream to see what you just saw for clarification purposes. Pretty sure it's, darn near impossible, but yeah, dream recording pillow. Let's get a patent out for that now, just in case. Where's my scientists at? Another dream that was pretty memorable and creepy and scary, really, actually. Going back to my middle school days, man, when I first started these journal entries, because of Nick's stupid, joking, haiku challenge, I honestly had no idea what I'd be writing about, and I keep finding myself reliving school stories. Weird. So, remember back when I was talking about how our middle school had the 8th and 7th graders in the same gym class? Okay, when I was in 8th grade, there was this really awesome 7th grader in my gym class. His name was Rex. Rex was awesome. He was good at everything. He was funny. He was awesome. Did I mention that he was awesome? We even had the same lunch period, so I would sit with him and his friends here and there. And yeah, back then, me being friends with someone 1 year younger than me was so scandalous. And then I meet Nick in Montauk, and he's 7 years older than me. And it's just funny how things at a certain age are scandalous and then they're not when you're older. C'est la vie. Rex. I graduated middle school that June Lots of parties, lots of awards, etc. But Rex was always on my mind. It wasn't attraction, it was infatuation. He stood out. He was fascinating as a human being, and he was always at the back of my mind. Little did I know then that there were reasons for that, which I discovered through the next few months. But yeah, I had this awful dream about Rex at the end of June. I met him at some store. Half of his face, primarily his right forehead, was one massive bruise, and he told me that he was in some go-karting accident. That was the dream, and it freaked me out, because I had no means of getting in contact with him to see if he was alright, or even hang out for that matter. This was also before social media was like huge thing, so finding him was near impossible to see if he was alright to prove my dream wrong. But that's all I could focus on that summer, finding Rex to make sure he was still breathing. It consumed me. It was so frightening. One, because Rex might actually be hurt, and two, because why the hell am I obsessing over this one kid I had gym with? It was weird, and I didn't understand. Turns out, a friend I had from church at the time went to the same private school that Rex's cousin went to. Random. The four of us hung out that October for a Halloween party at one of our houses, and I was so happy to see Rex alive and well, dressed as a pirate, as I was dressed as a skeleton. I asked him how school was this year. I've been homeschooled so far, he said. Why? I feared the answer I kind of sort of already knew. I was in an accident this summer, he said as we shot hoops in the street. Doctors didn't want me back in school until my scans were all clear or something like that. Terror flooded me. Rex told me that he was in an ATV accident upstate with his cousins. He didn't have a helmet on, they hit some trail by these industrial power lines, and he took a turn wrong and crashed into a pole, hitting his right forehead. He was unconscious for a bit, helicoptered to a hospital, etc. Eventually he recovered. He didn't die from the accident, by the way. But yeah, I dreamed of go-karts, but in real life it was an ATV. He hit his right forehead in both reality and my dream, and it was at that moment that I started to question everything about life and searched the F out of clairvoyancy. Those stories about energy swapping with bros and such, that all fully stemmed from that dream of Rex hitting his head after a go-karting accident, which was really an ATV accident. So I got the vehicle wrong, from dream to reality. Still, I never asked to see these things or feel things and then be proven right about them. That's why Rex stood out to me for so long, because I was picking up all these things, like forming a connection without even knowing it. So when he did get hurt, I knew it without even realizing it fully. Basically, I just described an empathy link. But why? What the hell is the point of knowing something awful might possibly happen to someone if you can't stop it from happening? Seriously. That's not rhetorical. What the F is the point of seeing parts of the future if you can't speed time up to get there to help or save someone? There is no effing point. It's just to aggravate you. So yeah, clairvoyancy be darned. Some dreams suck. Fact. Example. But then there are those that catch you by surprise and you just can't stop laughing. Here's an example. In the dream, this particular dream, I was at an audition for some TV show many years ago. Many years ago. I was in this like big office space, but everything was glass walls all over the place. There were blue chairs, white floors, white ceiling, glass walls, blue chairs. I don't know why, but that's just what it was. There's a bunch of kids my age. This dream was eons ago. We were all auditioning for the same role, and I really had to pee in the dream. Like, really badly had to pee in the dream. I'm looking everywhere for the restroom, and I didn't see any signs anywhere. I made it over to some blue urinals on a corner wall, but there were still glass walls everywhere. I shook my head and said, F it, I'm just peeing right now. I don't care who's watching. I'm about to burst. So, I'm peeing in this blue urinal, but the urinal turned out to be one of the blue chairs that were all over this office. The blue chair was turned around, and somehow I thought it was a blue urinal by mistake. I'm peeing in this blue chair, everyone's staring at me, and I'm like, yeah. So then, I run to the actual restroom. After someone tells me where the actual restroom is, I finished peeing in there at an actual urinal, which was white, And I remember that I started to laugh hilariously in this restroom with whatever guys were in there too, because I simply did not care at all that I peed in front of everyone in that office by mistaking a blue chair for a blue urinal. I wake up from that dream laughing, so I'm laughing in the dream, and I laughed so hard that I woke myself up, actually. Now, I've screamed myself awake before from horrible, horrible, terrible dreams, but I've never laughed myself awake before, so I thought that was pretty entertaining. It was funny how the tables turned on that, laughing yourself awake instead of screaming yourself awake. It was refreshing, and needless to say, I was quite chipper the rest of that day, and the rest of the day, all because of that hilarious and random dream. Of course, I've had many more dreams that I remember throughout my life, good and bad, but there's always a theme. I'm seeing the future that I don't want to see. I'm hanging out with some bro celebrity actor dude. I'm at a party. I'm violently defending myself through murder, etc., etc. Dreams, man. Dreams. Haikus. 401. A bar in his desk, an alcoholic worker. How is he not dead? 402. For the love of God, just pick up the effing phone. I just pooped myself. 403. Go the F to sleep. Why the hell are you awake? 3 in the morning. 404. Oh my effing gods. Why the hell can't I eat this? There's no label here. 405. I hate having colds. I can't breathe and I can't sleep. What the F is wrong? 406. Experimenting. Kids should not test, but explore. Learning should be fun. 407. Where the hell is Mike? He was supposed to be here. F that effing junk. 408. Polyurethane. A prop kitchen knife to stab. Should I put blood on? 409. Where was that darn toy? It was behind the toilet? How did it get there? 410. Should I drink this beer? Should I have this shot instead? Chocolate milk it is. 411. Chocolate syrup heals. It's a helpful medicine. Chocolate heals all wounds. 412. A goofy cow kid. An extreme skateboarder dude. What's a goof to do? 413. 2 goofs at college. What could possibly go wrong? Adventure ensues. 414. What happened to her? What happened to Max's mom? Why mysterious? 415. How about you shut up? Why are you making that noise? It's irritating. 416. Christmas is magic? Depends on who you're asking. Christmas Day, I hate. 417. Christmas lead up rocks. Well, Christmas is so stressful. Can it be easy? 418. Yo, why do you suck? Is it because you're a gore? Shut the F up, Pat. 419. Oh my effing gods. Why the hell are you still here? No one likes you, Tom. 420. Let's sing 420. Zach Spullock sings 420. You sing 420. 421. Chaos in spaceship. A great tale as old as time. Can you survive space? 422. But like, how much blood? Were you attacked just for blood? Yo, F this creature. 423. Shut the F up. Who the F asked you, you gore? No one likes you, Chuck. 424. Can you move over? You're tragically in my way. Move the F over. 425. No, but like, what? Why the hell are you still here? You do not go here.